first Orange Panther of the week for the 2022-2023 academic year is a familiar face. It is Gabiel Schmid, who won the early bird race featuring over 170 other competitors, at least that were listed, at WakeMed Soccer Park on Saturday, and he won by 41 seconds over the nearest competitor, which was Roman Morel of Cedar Ridge, by the way. So, I mean, what a way to start the year, coming off a regional championship. And what's it like running at the WakeMed soccer course?
I mean, that day it was super wet and it was very slippery, so I was kind of crisscrossing myself the whole time. But it was, WakeMed's almost like the best course in the U.S. besides Running Lane. So it's an awesome course, and running it alone feels weird, but we got a lot more plans for this year.
Yeah. What makes a good course to run on?
Usually when it's flat and it doesn't have a ton of roots and stuff, but it's a little more rolly. So that one, you start out on a big downhill, and so your first mile is always really fast, and it flows really well.
Yeah, it's a place where they've had conference championships before too. So
we have a lot of invitationals there, and this year regionals will be there.
Yeah. Coming off a regional championship for the team last year, Spencer Hampton has graduated, and others from that team have graduated, but you've kept on. How'd you get ready for this race?
This race, I mean, it's a lot of summer training, so I went to a summer program in Brevard called Brevard Distance Running Camp, and that was super fun. We did a lot of hills and stuff, so there's a lot of that summer training, but we also have been working really hard. I also did a Ragnar down in West Virginia, where you do a multi-relay thing over 24 hours. And so we've been doing a lot of summer training and putting in a lot of work. So, and I've only had about 2 actual workouts for this race. So it's really early in the season. We still got several months, and this is just a great starting point.
Now, training in Brevard, that's a mountainous area right there.
Yeah, the Piskin Forest is definitely the way to train.
Did that improve your endurance for this race?
Oh, 100%. Those were, we ran one where it was a 3-mile uphill, and you would gain an elevation of about like 1,500 feet.
Yeah. We have to call attention, since we've been standing here, this car alarm has gone off 3 times in this parking lot. So if this teacher, whoever has this car, could fix that up, I'm sure there are many, Hawkins Tire and Automotive would be happy to fix this.
Just unplug it too?
Yes, just unplug it. You mentioned Ragnar. What is that exactly?
So it's where you have a team of 8, and I did it with some family, and Spencer did it too. And you basically have 3 different routes that you run, and one's a 3-mile, and one's a 4.5 mile, and then one's a 6 mile. And they as you go up in distance, they get harder and harder as our elevation goes, and you have it spaced out. So one person runs a 3-mile, and then the next person runs a 4-mile, and then 6. So you have it spaced out, so you have about 6 hours in between each one. But I was getting up at I ran at like 7 p.m. and then 1 in the morning and then 6 a.m.
Wow. So you went through a full conditioning course to get ready for this.
Yeah, it was very tough.
It was no summer opera, and that came after a track season that was quite lengthy too.
Yeah, so we have a long way to go, all the way till January.
Yeah, and then once I guess late February rolls around, you'll start getting ready for track.
Yeah.
So does the team have any particular goals, or have you really even trained as a team
Yeah, so we've been training for about basically since track ended. We've had workouts over at the Speedway.
Okay.
But this year, since we lost a ton of seniors last year, this year's definitely a growing year for the whole team. We have quite a bit of freshmen coming in that have an awesome potential. Lucas Van Mater, he dropped sub 19 this last meet, and so that's really awesome to see. So we got a lot of potential, and this year may be a growing year, but next year we're going to hit it hard again.
Yeah, well, it's a lot to get ready. One thing that would be a great idea, I think, locally, would be to have a cross-country meet at Okanichi at that racetrack.
Oh, yeah.
Because
we want to have a home meet there.
Yeah, that would be wonderful. There should be have all the Orange County schools have something there, and because that's a great course, and it's a great historic area.
Yeah, September 7th is the meet against Cedar Ridge. So
yeah, maybe they could have something like that.
Yeah.
Well, Gabriel, this is the 3rd time you've won this now, and you're a junior, so you could be a member of the 4-Timers Club, joining Takia Nichols and some other candidates who have a chance to join that this year. So,
planning on it.
Yeah, absolutely. If you win it in your senior year, you'll take it home. Congratulations on this win, the first winner of the year, the Orange Panther of the week, and we'll certainly talk to you some more during cross-country season. Thank you.